Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a step-by-step full face wing glam, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. Here we go! Okay, so for our first step today, we'll be going in with the Touch Glorious Face Primer from Younique. This is pretty common for any type of art, even painting. We always got to prime the face first. And so I'm using about a dime size amount, and I'm just going to lightly, evenly spread it all over my face. Sometimes I like to do little dabs first just so that I can make sure I get a nice even coating. And that's it. Once it's all over, then we're just going to let it sit for about 10 minutes and let it really sink into your skin. I like to follow with brows immediately because then once we go in and use concealer to line them up, we can blend that into the rest of the foundation. Here I'm just underlining the natural line of underneath your brow, and you just want to really define that and make it look really nice and clean. To get that clean line, I use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Been using it for years, absolutely love it. Once you're done with the bottom, you're going to want to do a similar thing to the top. Feel free to be creative. You can draw in your desired eyebrow shape, whatever you choose. And then once we're done with that, we're going to fill it in about 75% of the way, not all the way to the corner of your eye. Next, I'm using the Skin Perfecting Concealer and the Liner Shader Brush, both from Younique, to outline my brows and really give them that clean effect. Now I'm just using the leftover concealer from the brows to start the contour. So you want to get in between your nose, in between your eyebrows, down the middle of your nose, above your lips. You'll see. Here I'm going in with the Younique Touch Spray Foundation using their Kabuki brush, which is one of my absolute favorite brushes to use of all time. It's so soft and it feels amazing, and look at that coverage. I mean, the brush is so big, it makes it so easy and so fast to get ready in the morning. It's awesome. But anyway, so I'm using the Younique foundation in my shade Velour and kind of getting all the areas that haven't been covered. So even the places that have been concealed a little, I'm blending them all together. And this is going to be a real good base before we go in with the dark contour. I'm using the Stick foundation from Younique, the Younique Touch Stick Foundation in shade Georgette, as my contour for today. Now you'll notice I have a very full face, so I take my contour very seriously. This is an essential part of my day. I never go without it. I'm going in with the contour brush from Younique. These tag team help me really create the look I'm going for. Not everyone needs this much of a contour. I just, like I said, I try to get rid of the cheeks. I got my own issues. And there goes the first tear of the day. I'm not actually upset. It's just the window was super bright and I was staring into it for so long and my eyes started watering. This literally happens every time, I swear. I keep going for the fans though. I couldn't give up. Okay, so now we have to somehow make this look normal and blend it all together. My highest recommendation is the Younique sponges. They're so sturdy and they never fall apart. I've used them for a long time now and they've really just kind of been a staple in all of this. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is grab your Younique sponges, get them a little bit wet. That's the best for blending. And just go to town. I like to start with the lighter colors first and then work my way towards the dark contour. We're going to finish our contour with a Mineral Touch Pressed Powder from Younique, and I'm going in with a big nice brush for powder, and we're just setting all of the powder into that spray foundation that we use. And this is really going to give us that finished, poreless, beautiful finish that we all want. After that, I'm finishing up with the blush brush from Younique. I really like that this brush has an angle on it, so you can use that angle to just kind of define your cheekbone. And after that, we'll move on to the translucent setting powder and then we'll be all set. So here I'm using my smaller sponge from Younique. There's one for the face and one for the eyes. And I'm just using the shape of the sponge to apply that setting powder that's really going to help us not have any creases, not have any wrinkles under our eyes, and just set that into place. I'm then going in with the Moodstruck Brow Obsession palette from Unique, using the Blonde palette to sort of fill in some of those sparse spots, and then also using the gel to just add a little bit of shine to my brow hairs. I'm going to use that super vibrant red shade from the James Charles palette to just add a little bit of color to the face, and just right above the contour line I'm going to add that red for a blush line. Now we can move on to the extra fun part of our routine, and that is applying the Moodstruck Eye Primer to the eyes, prepping them and getting them ready for today's look. Start by adding a super vibrant blue into the crease, and as I'm applying it, I'm going to start to create a large wing shape. I'm using the paper towel as sort of a catcher of the extra shadow, just because I don't want it getting on the foundation that we just worked so hard to put on. I then went and added a light teal blue on top of that vibrant blue, and we're just going to blend it out so it gets a very nice, beautiful water effect. My goal is not for it to look like water. I'm not really sure why I said that, but apparently I just see the color blue and I think water. Now I'm taking my cream shadow brush from Unique and using that same concealer from earlier in the video. We're going to start to make an outline, and this is going to be our cut crease. You want to make the outline into the wing shape, so you're just going to follow along the darkest part of where you packed in that vibrant blue. Now that the crease is set and it's cut, we're just going to use a little bit of a makeup hack here, and so you're going to take some makeup remover on a Q-tip, and you're going to go in and you're just going to try and get rid of as much that's on your lid as possible. So you see how some of that blue shadow kind of mixes in with the concealer? We're going to try and get rid of that, reapply the concealer, that way we get that very true color of the shadow we actually want on the lid without any interference of that blue shadow in the background. Now that your lids are clean and free of that excess blue shadow, we're just going to go in and emphasize that crease a little bit with that same blue, maybe a little bit darker, and really just bring out that crease. Next, like I said, now you can go in and reapply that concealer to a nice, blank, fresh base right up to that line, and it's going to give you exactly what you're looking for in a cut crease. Now we're going to fill in this cut crease by packing on an orange shadow all the way to a neutral, similar to my skin tone color. Next, we're going to draw in our eyeliner using the Unique Dip and Draw eyeliner with the shade Polarized. It's a super vibrant blue, it's so pretty, you gotta check it out. One thing I wanted to note here is don't worry about getting that line so straight or worry about the orange that's underneath. We're going to go back and fix that towards the end. So be creative, feel free, be confident, and just go for it. I'm once again taking that same amazing concealer from earlier in the video. As you can see, it has multi uses, and now I'm just cleaning up that line right underneath the blue eyeliner. Then I'm going in with a super pretty blue glitter, and I'm trying to apply that only to the eyeliner and not getting anywhere else, hence the paper towel here. Here I'm using that same blue shadow from the eyes, and I'm just continuing it under the line, following the same line from the wing all the way to the inner corner. Then you're going to want to apply a dark shade to your waterline. Now I'm just going in and having some fun with these eyeliners just because they make such beautiful circles, and I love to just make designs, so I thought, why not? Let's just see what happens. So to create some fun blue false eyelashes, I just took some concealer and I'm just coating the entire lash with concealer. And then all you do is go back in with that vibrant blue and paint on top of that. And it gives you a really nice colored lash. Okay, last but not least, it's time to apply some lipstick. I'm cracking up watching this video over again because when I realized I still had to do the lipstick, I had about 5 minutes until my Zoom meeting started, and I really needed to just get all this off my face before then. So sorry if the lipstick's a little sloppy for the video, but just overlining just a bit and then going to fill in. And this is the Splash Unique lipstick in the shade Stellar. Okay, so there you have it. There's the look. I hope you have a blast recreating and stop by in the future for more videos. Like and subscribe.